Hi, I'm Barry Garcia with Nanlite, and in today's deeper look, we're going to look at this new WS-RC-C1. So this WS-RC-C1 is a great 2.4 gig remote that's going to be able to allow you to have simpler things when you're working on set. Now, what I mean by this is it's going to give you the ability to be able to remotely turn on and off your lights like so, as well as being able to control some of the color temperature, the brightness, and color if you have those options in the fixtures that you're using. So the big question is, what fixtures that Nanlite makes can I control with this remote? So some of the lights that you're going to be able to control, like the compact 200s and the 200B, as well as the mixed panels, Forza lights, the Forza 60 and 60B, as well as the 200, 300, the new 300B, as well as the 500. Also, you're going to be able to control the FS series, which is the new series of lights. The LumaPad 11 will be able to be controlled, as well as the Pavo tubes, some of the ring lights, and then the SA series. The only light you won't be able to control is the new Lido Light 5C. Remember, that's a Bluetooth light, and it's only controlled with the new app that we're going to have coming out. So with this new remote, we're going to have some firmware updates that are going to be coming from the factory. As this comes about, we're going to start releasing that, and you're going to be able to go download for your specific light, and we'll make announcements on our social media as well as our website. Now, the cool thing about this is it's a 2.4 gig remote. Now that means that you've got a little bit more power as far as your space between where your light is and where you're holding this, as well as it gives you the ability to have multiple functions in that remote control. Now, remember, you have 12 different fixtures that you can control, and you do that by using the channel button that's right up here. As you toggle that channel button, the little blue indicator LED comes up on the actual fixture number that you're working with. This makes it easy for you to identify, and you decide, what do I need to do with that light? So let's talk about the CCT Control. With CCT Control, that's this button right here. You're actually able to be able to control the correlated color temperature or the variable or bicolor color temperature on the fixture. Now, once you press that button, it's going to activate the blue LED, and you're going to know you're working with that specific fixture. Now, this just gives you the ability to be able to control the color temperature range, whether you're dealing with variable color temperature like 2700 up to 6500, or you're dealing with a bicolor temperature, which is 3200 degrees Kelvin up to 5600 degrees Kelvin. Doesn't matter what it is, this is going to give you the ability to be able to do that. Using the plus or minus CCT hue, this is going to give you the ability to go up or down on the color temperatures that you have. It just allows you to do add or subtract what you need. Now, the CCT also gives you the ability to use the green magenta. Now, the green magenta is going to be able to allow you to add green or with a plus or magenta with a minus, depending on what you need to be able to match other LEDs you may be working with or other lights that you're working with that might be practicals. So let's talk about the next button down, which is the HSI Control, hue, saturation, and intensity. This button allows you to be able to control the fixture so that you can use the RGB in there and choose whatever color you might be working with. Now, you're going to go over to your saturation first and be able to decide, do I want 0 saturation all the way up to full or 100% saturation? The next thing you're going to control is your intensity. This allows you to tell you how bright do you want that color to be. And then lastly, you're going to go to your hue. Now, hue is going to decide what color is going to work best for what it is that I'm shooting. Now remember, you can go all the way around 360 different colors that allow you to be able to create anything that you're looking for. So let's talk about the effects button at the bottom right here. Now, once you toggle that button, the little blue indicator light's going to pop up. It's going to let you know which fixture you're working with, okay? So remember, some effects are going to work on this remote and other effects will not, as well as the fixture that you're working with has to have effects on it for this to be able to control it. So the effects button will allow you though to switch between effects that you have on that fixture, as well as trigger those effects when you need to. So let's talk about the last button that's here on the remote control. That's the power button. So the power button itself will actually allow us to turn the light on and then be able to use it. Now, when I say turning it on, it just turns on the head or it hot strikes the light. You don't actually have the ability to physically turn the fixture off completely. You just have the ability to be able to shut it all the way down to 0 if you need to. So thanks for stopping by and looking at the new WS-RC-C1 with us. If you have more questions, you can always go to nanliteus.com or you can go see more videos like this on Nanlite USA on YouTube. We'll see you next time.